I'm Daryl from Dalton International. We're the HasChem Safety Solutions Specialists, and as part of our range we have an enormous number of industrial absorbents. One of the questions we get asked quite often is how the SpillFix compares with Zeolite, or commonly called kitty litter. So we thought we'd do a small demonstration just to show how they perform when we have the same amount of each product and the same amount of oil. So just to recap for those people that haven't seen it before, SpillFix is a natural absorbent. It's made from coconut husk or coir fibre. It's literally a waste stream from the production of coir fibre, and it's completely renewable and 100% sustainable. It literally grows on trees. The first thing you notice about it is it's incredibly light. We just weigh this bit here. We've got about half a litre of SpillFix there. If we weigh that, we're looking at around 169 grams for that. Compare that to the Zeolite, which if we weigh there, you're looking around 358 grams. So the SpillFix is less than half the weight, which makes it a lot easier to handle. Zeolite is a volcanic mineral that formed around about 250,000 years ago after the Taupo volcanic explosion. It's probably the most widely used industrial absorbent on the market, mainly because that's what was originally available. So let's try these things out and see how they get on. First I'll just put on some gloves. And then we will simulate our oil spill in each container. So here's this one here, there's our oil going in. And we'll do the same over here. So it's around 250 ml in each. We'll put our SpillFix in over the top of that spill. There we go. And do the same with the Zeolite. Very good. Okay, so now we're just going to work this, we'll start with the SpillFix. It started to absorb immediately and we just work it through the spill, back and forth, giving it a chance to pick up all the oil. Right, that's done a pretty good job. Look at that. Okay, now you can see straight away that not all the SpillFix has been used. You can tell by the colour. Where it's dark, it's fully absorbed. Where it's light, there's still some ability to keep absorbing. So if we pull that back there, just use a brush to clean the last of it out. What you'll notice is that's all nicely cleaned up, and there's no residue no residue left on the plastic there. Now let's try this with the Zeolite. Zeolite's had a wee bit longer to work there. And we've worked this through, back and forth. Okay, now you can see at the moment the Zeolite is completely coated in the product. But what you'll notice is there's still quite an oily residue left, but there's no more absorption coming out of that Zeolite. That's fully absorbed. Now, we mentioned at the start that the SpillFix was around about half the weight. Now, of course, what that means at the end is one of the hidden costs of spill response is actually disposing of the product. Our friends at ChemSafe have quoted $3 a kilo to get rid of oil waste. So with half the weight, you've got half the disposal cost. So there we go, that's the result of the two. If we can see in there, one's crystal clean and the other one's still got an oily mess.